Thank you, thank you. Nukeduck, thank you for joining me also. Congrats on bouncing back from the game you had yesterday. Quick thoughts on the Italia pick, because it's the first time we see the champion. What do you think of this pick in this specific situation, but also the champion as it is since it was reworked?
I think Italia is strong if you can manage to survive early game, because our early game is super weak. So it's just you pick it and hope that you get through early game.
Right. It didn't work so well here. In the game, but talking more about you went for Lysandra here again, and we mentioned that you go more for the push and roam approach here with Excel. Why do you feel it's the play style to go with this team and your teammates?
For me, of course my teammates play well, and last split we thought the meta was more, farming, so that's what I was doing. It just turned out the MSI meta was really push and roam, and then we just adapted to that, and it feels good to play, and overall I think it's better than trying to farm up on something. It's more fun, we try to play early game instead of just farming up, so I don't know, it helps. Of course, teammates benefit from it, but also it's... I just think it's strong. How
much do you think we evolved as a player? You've been playing for so long, right, in the LCS and in the LEC recently. But playing with these players, given that everything is going so well for Excel, how much do you think you grew with the team?
How much what?
Do you think you grew with the team?
Grew with the team?
Yeah.
I think we're getting on the same page. I think boot camping together was good. And of course I play with Mark now. This is the third split, so I know kind of, how he wants to play and what he wants to do. So I understand him well, so I guess, and so I played with him for a while, so I guess, we keep getting better together.
You mentioned the boot camp, and it's something we also mentioned a lot for Excel, but what did it bring you as you an experienced player? I mean, I'm just wondering, what can you learn from this type of experience, given the years you've been playing?
I learned a bit more about how they play, Asian teams play in mid lane, and I think the way European players play mid lane is very different. I think in EU, mid laners will let their team die or give up Herald for 2 CS, whereas in Asia they always try to push and help the team, and I just think it's better to play like that.
Another huge focus point for Excel, I think, has to be Markoon, who got the key player of the game here, of course. But what do you think sets him apart from other junglers in the LEC?
I think Mark has many strengths, but what shows the most is that he is willing to kind of be the carry of the team, and and we let him do that, and he also knows how to play that style, and I think not many teams and junglers are comfortable with that, so I think that's what sets him apart from the others.
All right, and talking about Excel in general, I think you're solidifying your position as one of the top teams in the LEC right now, but what do you think should be improved or could be improved for Excel in the coming weeks?
I think we just need to stay focused, because I think we play well, but for example yesterday against Rogue I think we completely just dropped focus, and that's why we just threw the game. So I think we need to work on containing ourselves, not always playing aggressive, and take every game seriously.
A lose can be a good reminder sometimes, even for a good team. Nukeduck, thank you so much for the interview. Congrats on taking down BDS today.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. SK Gaming Rogue coming up next.